Hi, this is Soulgazer. So today I got a review for this jersey. So it's been a little while since I did a review for NBA jersey, but now I'm back with a new review. So this is something that came out before the lockdown, and I had this for a while, but I just never had a chance to do a review. Partially because I've been a little too busy with work, and now I finally got a little time, so I'm gonna do this one real quick. And as you can see, this is the city edition for the Brooklyn Nets. And I got the Kyrie Irving jersey. I thought about getting the KD jersey, but since he's not playing this year, I decided not to get it because it's a little meaningless if he's not going to wear this jersey. So I got Kyrie instead. Aside from all the Warriors player, Kyrie is one of the players that I really like. So this jersey is slightly different compared to some of the other Swingman jerseys. So let's take a look at this. But before we get into the review, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as liking the video. So let's start with the neckline. It's a V, and usually right here on the neck, it uses a rib knit. But because this has a pattern, it's printed on this fabric, and it's for the standard jersey, this will be a rib knit, but because this has a pattern to it, this is using the same fabric as what's used on the base fabric. It's a knit fabric, it's a mesh, and they just do a screen print and cut them into strip and stitch it on. So unlike the rib knit, this does not stretch as much. But one good thing about this not stretching is that this collar, it usually looks better. It doesn't warp as much around the neck because the fabric does not stretch when they stitch on. Same thing with the armhole right here. Same type of print on the armhole. Same thing. So for the Nike, the swoosh, it's a rubber print. It's the thin one, unlike the authentic. For the authentics, this year they use a separate fabric. It's a twill fabric they cut out and they stitch on along the edge with using a zigzag stitch. But because this is a Swingman, it doesn't do that. For the logo, it's a single patch, black and white, and it's on a twill fabric. Fairly common. There is no stitch along the edge or having multiple layers. Because this is a cheaper one, it's just a simple print. The number is a patch as well. It's painted black, screen printed black, and then cut it to 11. They're both adhesive for the name of the team and the number. And at the bottom, for this season, every city edition has this team nickname for this jersey. But some team does not have this nickname, and for Brooklyn Nets, it's just simple Brooklyn Nets. And the player patch was Nike Connect. That's pretty much for the front. So let's look at the back now. So for the neckline, they are cut into 3 pieces. The back has 1 piece and 2 sides, which connects to the front. The armhole is just like the other Swingman jersey. It goes throughout the whole armhole. And for NBA logo, it's the standard version because this is a standard jersey. The player name is in black. It's also a 12 fabric adhesive. And same thing with the number. Number is slightly bigger on the back compared to the front. And let's look at the side now. So the side panel, it has a separate piece. And this whole side panel is printed on. It's the same texture as the armhole and the neckline. And that's pretty much it for this jersey. Overall, it's been overdone, I think, personally. I have this from last season, and I could probably skip on it if I wanted to, but I just picked it up just in case. It does look pretty nice, so I'll probably wear them eventually, but I'm not in a hurry to get them. And if you're wondering why I don't have the patch for the sponsors, that's because if you are trying to get a jersey from Brooklyn Nets that has a sponsor patch, it's a lot more expensive than if you're trying to get the other teams. The Brooklyn Nets, their price point for their jersey is so much higher. For the regular jersey, like the Swingmans, if you want the player's patch, it's like $175 or something, if I remember correctly. Or Authentic is like close to $300 just for having this patch on your chest. And that logo is not worth that much. So that's why I got this one and without a patch. And I don't regret it at all. I would like to have that sponsor patch, but it's definitely not worth that much. And overall, it fits just like the usual jersey. Standard fit, a little bit tighter around the waist. It does feel a little tapered here. So if you're looking to wear loosely, you might want to try it on or go up a size just in case. But length, it feels okay. So it's mostly this part that feels a little tapered. Now the chest area feels okay. It's my usual size, so there's no problem. But because this is not a rib knit, it does feel slightly tighter and constrained around the armhole. But other than that, it feels pretty good. And just in case you're wondering if I'm doing the other jersey, I am going to do it. You might see it on the screen. But I'll be doing a comparison video with the Big E jersey as well, so please look forward to that, as well as some of the other jerseys. I don't have that many new jerseys since the season is pretty much over. I have seen the Atlanta jersey that's coming out next year. I'm looking forward to that. Definitely getting that for sure when it comes out. But it's going to be a little bit slower since the season is not going to start for a little while. And they're just trying to finish off this current season. But I am planning to do a little bit more jersey review once I get more time in my hands. So please look forward to them. Anyways, that's it for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as liking the video. Appreciate your support and see you next time.